This is crucial, brother. If you can't tell her no, if you can't willingly, confidently be able to tell her no, she's never going to respect your yes. All right? The reason is you've done everything for your woman because why? She is your queen, right? You believe that she is the one, right? You have been with her for 2, 3, 10, 20, probably even 30 years, right? You've been with her for a while and you still see her and you respect her as the woman that you have chosen, right? And you have a hard time telling her no because you want her to be happy. And you feel like if you're telling her no, that you're now becoming the bad guy. You're not being the man that is able to handle things and take care of things, right? And you feel maybe even less of a man. You're not a man if you tell her no, right? Listen, I'm telling you right now, you are a man if you do tell her no, right? That's what makes you a strong man, being able to tell her no, all right? Now, before we dive deeper into this topic, as per usual, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel here, all right? We want to get more men just like me and you to be able to join our community together and work together to grow in this space, all right? So go ahead right now, tap the button below, press subscribe, and from there, let's keep on growing together, brother, all right? So, what is the problem that you're running into right now? All right, so she doesn't respect your boundaries. You're getting into constant arguments. She's being disrespectful. You're losing a lot of sleep. You're emotionally and mentally drained right now. And she's probably checked out, right? There's a lot of things that's happening right now, and you're probably trying to figure out, like, what can I do? And here's the thing that, it's amazing that even through all this, you're still saying yes to everything, right? You're saying yes to her through it all. You're still currently telling her yes to whatever it is because that's the only way you as a man have known how to solve things, how to show up. Now, when I'm saying yes, I mean you're literally saying, listen, she can be the worst type of thing she's doing to you right now, and you're still trying to solve it by going on more dates and doing more things, right? So you're going on more dates, you're buying more flowers, you're still taking her on trips, right? You're still giving a million compliments, right? You're still apologizing, and you have no idea what the hell you're apologizing for because you just wanted to be peaceful, right? So this is exactly what I mean when I'm saying that you're doing a lot more and you're getting less respect in return for what you're doing, right? Because again, there's nothing wrong with these things. There's nothing wrong with going on dates. There's nothing wrong with buying flowers. There's nothing wrong with going on trips. There's nothing wrong with giving her compliments. There's nothing wrong with apologizing when you have to apologize. But you are have to figure out when do I do these things and when do I not do these things? When do I say no and when do I say yes? Right? So here's the solution. You are already a solid man. You are already a great man, right? You're probably better than most men that I know out there because one, you're just like me, right? You're the person that willingly wants to build and grow and have this legacy with your family, right? You want to provide. You are providing right now. You're providing, you're protecting, you are doing all the right things, right? As a man should be doing. But when it comes time to drawing a line, that's where you have this issue. All right. So you have to understand this again one more time. Please hear me out. If she can't respect your no, she's gonna never appreciate or respect your yes. If she cannot respect your no, she cannot appreciate or respect your yes, which means you gotta start saying no. Does that make sense? So here's the thing. When you say no, you're telling her that, hey, certain things are her responsibility. Certain things are only things that she can handle. So when you're telling her no, it's not being an asshole. It's telling her, hey, listen, I can't handle this right now, or I can't handle this because it's not mine to handle, right? So for example, if she is yelling at you during an argument, your no is literally setting up a boundary. It's saying, hey, listen, I cannot handle you yelling because that is your responsibility. She is in charge of what comes out of her mouth. She's in charge of the levels of volume that comes out of her mouth, not you. So if she wants to yell, then you're telling her no by setting a boundary by saying, hey, I don't appreciate you yelling at me. Or hey, I don't tolerate yelling even if we're upset, right? That is telling her no. Because now at that point, she's going to appreciate your yes when you come back and say, hey, listen, look, I know you're yelling. I'm going to leave until we can have a conversation to come back with respect. Now, when we come back, she's going to appreciate that conversation more because you have told her no. Does that make sense? Are you kind of seeing how she's gonna appreciate your yes more if you tell her no? Right? Another one. Let's say you need some space for yourself and she's mad about that, right? So you spend time with her every single weekend and now you want to go out with your friends who you haven't seen in 3, 4 months. So you tell her, hey, I can't go out this weekend with you. I'm going out with my friends. She is upset. You still need to tell her no, right? Because when you tell her no and you set a boundary saying, I'm still going out with my friends, I promise you, when you come back, she's going to appreciate you more because she's going to actually miss you. So when you do say yes, or when you do tell her, hey, it's time for me and you, she's actually going to value that time because she knows you have other things you could have been doing, but you actually chose to go and be with her, right? If it's always her, there's nothing for her to really value because it's always going to be her. But if you say, hey, this week I'm going out with my friends, she's going to miss you. She's going to crave you. And then from there, when it's time for her time, she's going to want you more. Does that make sense? All right. So, this is again why saying no is crucial and why it helps your yes to become more valued. All right. Another one. Let's say last one here. She's not listening to you at all, right? She's not listening to a word you're saying. You're talking to her back and forth. And she's choosing to not listen to you. Again, that is her choice. So you telling her no is saying to her, listen, look, you have a choice. I'm talking and you're choosing to blatantly block me out, ignore me, give an attitude, whatever she's choosing to do, right? At that point, she's telling you, hey, that's her no. So what do? You set the boundary. Very simple, very clear. And then from there, that's where the respect naturally comes back in. Are you following me? Cool. So, again, the key here is that the more you get comfortable setting clear and calm boundaries, the more you get that natural respect that you're looking back from her. Does it make sense? All right? Because now your yes has value. So you have to start saying no. Now, as per usual, if you're looking for a more clear, structured, detailed, one on one direct advice from me directly, and you're looking for a structure, man, I got you. Listen, just do yourself a favor and go down below, press the link below, and from there you have my new program called the Calm Standard. And from there, me and you work together to be able to ensure that you get the success that you're looking for as a man. All right? I got you, brother. Let's go.